Poltergeist is about this family who live in this home, and all of a sudden some paranormal activity stuff starts to happen, and at first they're just like, wow, this is pretty cool, look at this, you could slide on the kitchen floor, that's cool, until they start to not like the people, and they take their young daughter. So obviously there's something messed up about that. I wanted to see this movie ever since they announced that they were going to remake it. Also, hearing that it's pretty good, that also helped. And even though sometimes the effects are dated because it's from the 80s, this movie is really, really good. Even though the ghosts, yeah, they're not as scary as that freaking clown. The freaking clown. No, ghosts, you're not as scary as that. The acting is really good in this movie. The family has a great chemistry with each other, and the dad is Mr. Incredible. Craig T. Nelson. He's awesome. And I love how this movie, just even though some effects look dated, like the majority of them were really good. The clown, like the skeletons in that pool, and the effects for the ghosts also. This movie, honestly, I went to sleep with the lights on because clowns and ghosts coming out of the closet, sucking people into the closet, yeah, leave the lights on. Not only that, but it also has a really great story, and they really delivered this story really well. Some people might say, man, that's a really goofy story. I don't, because I think the actors did a great job delivering it and making it feel actually kind of scary and realistic. I'd say my one problem with the movie, besides some effects being dated, but that's just because, 80s. It would be that sometimes the characters would start explaining so much, and at a point I was just like, yeah, that's cool. Interesting. Wow, didn't know that. Can we get back to that closet now? That happens like 2 or 3 times in the movie where all of a sudden I just lost interest entirely because I understood what they were trying to say, but they just kept adding on more and more and more and more, and you're just like, oh my God, just move on. But other than that, I think this is a really, really unique horror film that unfortunately has gotten 2 sequels that I've heard are not as good as the original, and a remake coming out this summer. Oh boy. If you want my quick thoughts on the trailer, here they are. It looks like the first movie. Some new things, but if you're gonna make it almost exactly like the first movie, then why remake it? What was wrong with the first movie? What was wrong with it? Nothing was wrong with it? Why are you remaking it? Also, this movie has some humor too. Like the last part of the movie, like the last minute, was actually really hilarious. The last thing these characters do, funny. Really funny. And also, speaking of that ending, it doesn't end on the, alright, we did it, we're all united, everyone is totally okay and unscarred. This movie actually ends on a note that I didn't really expect it to end on. I'm not going to give away what it is, so you'll just have to watch it for yourself. I really appreciate Poltergeist. I think it's a really great horror film. Some effects are dated and you gotta move on with those explanations, but really funny, really well acted, and a very interesting story. So remake? Piss off. I'm gonna give Poltergeist an A-. So if you've seen Poltergeist, leave in the comments below of what you thought of it. Also, I'm going to be reviewing a Best Picture nominee as well. I've seen Whiplash, The Theory of Everything, The Imitation Game, Grand Budapest Hotel. I have Boyhood on Netflix disc thingy. I haven't watched it yet. So that means the movies I've seen recently are either Selma, American Sniper, Birdman, or is that it? Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.